All right, going ahead and getting started. Happy Friday. Welcome to Chair Yoga. Let's go ahead and slide to the back of our chairs and we'll center for a little bit. Spend a moment turning off the outside, tuning in to the inside. So having your feet on the ground, feeling the connection your body makes to the chair. And notice your breath flowing in and out. And just start to take stock of the present moment. And so noticing what is here for you in your body today, what sensations, what awarenesses, what information. And really, at the end of the day, it's all just information, at least in this awareness of the body. Meaning that we don't attend to anything in this moment, we don't have to change anything. Just noticing what's here. Is your breath deep or shallow in your body? What parts of the body move as you breathe? And then what's there for you in your mind? Thoughts, feelings, emotions are present. What movement or non-movement of the mind is happening, isn't happening. Does the mind feel easeful? Does it feel chaotic? Somewhere in between. And again, we're just looking at it from a place of pure analysis. We're not judging any of it as good or bad, or even trying to change it in this moment. We're just aware of how is the mind. And if anything in your system does need tending to, maybe there's a possibility that this practice could bring you that relief or support that you are needing. So from here, take a deeper, fuller breath, please. Allow your eyes to open and bring yourself back. And we're going to slide forward to the edge of the chair. Good. Have your feet and knees about hip width apart, heels stacking underneath the knees and arms by your side. And we'll begin with some arm lifts. So with your next inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides and overhead, reaching up through the sides of the body. And then exhale, carefully release the arms back down. Good. Let's do that again. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, releasing down. Moving with your breath just a few more times, extending through the spine, shoulders. I always love starting with this one because it just helps to wake us up a little bit. Good. Reaching the arms up and overhead. Once they're there, interlace your fingers and then turn your palms around so they push toward the ceiling and press up. Reaching up like you just woke up. Big stretch through the arms, to the sides of the body. Keep the arms overhead. Relax the shoulders for a moment. And then inhale, push up again, pressing through the palms. Reach, reach, reach. And exhale, release. The shoulders, that is. Keep the arms overhead. We're going to do one more push. Go ahead and press up, inhale. Reach. And then release all the way down, releasing the hands. Everything coming back down. Notice sensation. Hmm. Good, good. All right. So we're going to come back into that extension just one more time and do a little bit more work there. So reaching your arms overhead again, interlace the fingers and press up. And think about cementing or grounding your left hip to the chair. And then keeping that grounded, you can pivot your rib cage gently to the right. And note I said rib cage, not the entire upper body. Just kind of from the mid body here, like right underneath the rib cage, just tilt that way to the right. You feel some length along the left side. And we breathe. And then we'll come back up and tilt the rib cage in the opposite direction. Grounding the right hip here and breathe. Good. Coming up and releasing the arms all the way down. Good. Keep facing forward. I'll turn sideways. And we'll do our spinal flexes, getting the upper spine nice and warmed up here. So hands on your thighs. Inhale, open the chest, look up. Exhale, round the upper back, look down. Flexing open, inhale. And flexing closed, exhale. The movement happening from the mid-spine upwards. Opening, inhale. Rounding, exhale. And just keep going on your breath. Breathing as you move. Moving as you breathe. Just a few more times. And then coming into the open position, squeeze the shoulder blades together and open the chest. Stay. Relax your jaw. Feel the stretch of your throat. And then round the upper back, looking down at your lap. Feel the shoulder blades separate. Breathe. And then inhale, coming back to a neutral spine. Drop the shoulders down and feel. Good. I always love that one. That's why we do it so often. So let's do some twisting. Still sitting on the edge of your seat, arms by your sides. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take your right arm forward, left arm back and twist. Inhale, unwind. And going in the opposite direction, left arm forward, right arm back and twist, looking behind you. Inhale, unwind. And exhale, twist. And just keep going from side to side. Unwinding, inhale, twisting, exhale. Noticing which portions of your spine feel tight or sore, and which ones feel open and more accessible. You might even find that it's easier to twist to one side than the other. That's pretty normal. Just a couple more times from side to side. And take your time getting there, but as you twist to the left this time, stay. The right hand coming to the outside of the left thigh, the left hand on the chair back behind you or the chair cushion next to you. If your chair has an arm on it, you could also hold on to that. But as you stay in the pose, sit up a little bit taller, feel the spine grow, and then exhale, twist a little bit deeper, looking further behind you. Good. All right. Inhale, carefully unwind. Lift the arms up. We're going the other direction. Left arm forward, right arm back, and twist. The left hand coming to the outside of the right thigh, the right hand on the chair back behind you or cushion next to you. Keep working the right shoulder back and looking behind you. Sit up taller as you inhale. Twist deeper as you exhale. Keep breathing. And then inhale, unwind, lift the arms up, and let them float back down. And keep facing forward. I'll turn diagonally here. So we'll do some strengthening folds for the lower back and for your core. And there are three options for your hands or your arms. And we'll go from what's typically most accessible to which is typically most challenging. Okay. So most accessible usually is hands on the hips. And we'll fold here, keeping the back nice and flat, not rounding. We're not doing this. We're doing this. Now the second option is to do cactus arms, bending the elbows, folding here. This strengthens the lower back a bit more. And the third option is to have the arms up by the ears, keeping them up by the ears as you extend and fold and lift back up. All right, so you can change your mind partway through if you'd like to, but pick one and we'll get started. Still sitting on the edge of your chair, bringing your hands into position. Take a deep breath in. Keeping the back nice and flat, exhale, fold down over the thighs. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold over the thighs. Inhale, back up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lift. Keep going. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Just a few more times, working the back. Good. One more time, down and up. And then go ahead and fold down over the thighs and stay. The arms can hang toward the floor. The hands can be on the legs, whichever works for you. And release your head here, chin dropping in toward your throat. Good. With your next inhale, come back up. Good, good. All right, so it's been a few weeks since we've done one of our favorite shoulder stretches, so we'll do it now. I'll ask you to bring your left arm into the air and bend the elbow so the hand comes behind your head. Right hand comes up and grabs the forearm or the elbow and just pull it more toward the midline of your body. Okay, so more to the right. Your free hand behind you, that left hand, bring it closer to your spine and then lift the chest powerfully. We're just going to hang out and breathe. Noticing sensation. And just like in our centering practice, when I talked about sensation in the body as information, let that be kind of your mentality here as you're witnessing any discomfort or tightness in the left shoulder. Because our tendency might normally be to come out of the pose or to run away from that discomfort. But for those of us who have practiced this before, we know that it's a really good release if we can just hold on. So maybe about 15 more seconds. Keep the chest lifting. Good. And then when you're ready, don't drop the arm. Slowly release it, letting it unfurl next to you. Spend a few moments feeling that adjust. Shoulders dropping down further. There's a release in the shoulder girdle all up into the neck. And of course, there's that wonderful sensation of all the blood rushing back into your arm and hand. I can actually see my left hand and arm is redder than my right now because of that recirculation. Feels good. Feels good. So let's do the other side. Right arm lifts up. Go ahead and bend the elbow, hand behind the head, with the left hand coming up and grabbing the forearm or the elbow and giving it a nice tug to the left. Your right hand comes closer to the spine and lift your chest and finding your breath here. Sitting with discomfort, breathing with discomfort. And staying for about 10-ish more seconds. And again, don't drop it. Slowly release the arm on down, feeling sensation, the shoulder, the arm, the release. Mm. All right. So now I'll ask you to bring your feet into a wider stance. So just a little wider than your shoulders, heel stacking underneath. Just a reminder that if you lean from side to side, you don't fall over. So give that a try and either widen or narrow your stance accordingly. All right. So bringing the left elbow down onto the left thigh, think about grounding the right hip to the chair, right hand on the hip, and roll the right shoulder back, maybe even looking to the right. Good. Now, once you're established here, sweep the right arm up and overhead, the fingertips coming out over the left toes, and roll the right shoulder back again. Staying for just a couple more breaths here. Big length on that right side. Good. Then go ahead and come back up. Nice tall seat. And we will do the other side. So bringing the right elbow down onto the right thigh, grounding the left hip to the chair, left hand on the hip, and roll the left shoulder back, looking to the left. Good. Once we're established here, lift the left arm up and overhead. Good. Roll the left shoulder back a bit more and breathe. Good. One more breath here. Reach. And then come back up and feel. Good. I'll demonstrate the next exercise for us. And like our strengthening folds we did earlier, there are a couple of different ways that you can position your arms, making it either less or more challenging depending on your needs today. So I'll show you it all. So what is typically the simplest is to have the hands on the hips, and we'll be folding in three directions. So we'll turn to the left, we'll fold toward the left thigh, We'll come back up, turn toward center. We'll fold forward. We'll come back up, and then we'll fold to the right. Okay, so that's kind of the movement we're doing. You can have your hands on your hips. You could do cactus arms again. You can also do arms straight up overhead. And we're just going to go from one to the other to the next, and then kind of back again a few times until we feel sufficient. All right. So bring your hands into whichever position you want to today. And you can change it up partway through if you want to. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, turn to the left and fold toward your left thigh. Ground your right hip. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold through center, straight down. Inhale, back up. And then exhale, twist toward the right thigh and fold over it. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold center. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold left and up. Exhale, fold center and up. Exhale, fold right and up. Center and up. Left and up. Center and up. Last one to the right. And come all the way back up. Bring the hands down onto the thighs, fingertips pointing inward. And let's fold to center, this time with some control with the arms. And drop the head. Feel sensation. And then inhale, carefully come back up. Bring the feet back into the narrow stance. Oh, good job. So we'll spend the rest of the time we have together today in meditation. So please slide to the back of your chair and make yourself comfortable, making any adjustments for that. You can lean back into the chair or you could sit up straight. It's really up to you. Have the hands on the thighs. And as you ground back inward, just noticing a sensation, what's here for you. Do you notice after moving and working your body? Maybe there are some new awarenesses. Notice your breath. And of course, noticing the mind. Has anything changed in your mind? The quality. And then notice the movement of your breath in your body. Expanding, contracting, inhale and exhale. And notice any movement of your abdomen. Belly expanding, belly contracting. And see if you can relax any gripping or holding in the muscles of the abdomen and downward towards your pelvis, just to create a bit more soft space for the breath to manifest in your belly. Letting go of any gripping or tightening. And if you're really just not sure how to do that, just repeat in your mind, I am releasing tension in my abdomen. Inhale, feeling the belly expand. Exhale, feeling the belly relax. You might notice that if your mind wanders, that some of that tightness returns, and all you have to do is bring your awareness back to the belly and continue to soften it. And what you may notice after extended practice with the soft belly is just a sense of ease, breathing to your abdomen. Consciously, it triggers the parasympathetic nervous system response, your calming, grounding, rest and digest response, which is the resting state of the nervous system. It's almost like a physical switch in your body to moderate stress. Belly expanding, belly contracting, softening effort along the way. And know that you can return to this practice anytime that you need to. But for now, I'll ask you to begin to take a deeper, fuller breath. Bring your palms together in front of you and rub them together, creating heat. And taking the heated palms over the eyes, brushing over the top of the head and down the neck, bringing yourself back to the room around you.